Let me ask you something real quick. How many habits have you tried to build? Like, actually tried. Set the alarm, made the plan, told yourself this time is different. First few days felt amazing. Then day 5 came, or day 8, and something got in the way. Work, family, just feeling tired, and the habit quietly disappeared. You told yourself you would start again Monday. Monday came and went. Nothing changed. And after a while, you started thinking, maybe I'm just not built for this. Maybe discipline is something other people have. Not me. I get that feeling. A lot of people do. But here is the thing. Nobody tells you. It is not you. It is the way you are trying to do it. The method is broken, not you. And today I want to show you a different way. A way that does not need motivation, does not need willpower, does not need you to be a different person. You just need the right system. Here is what we are covering today. Why willpower always runs out. Why starting fresh habits never really works. What habit stacking is and why it is different, and the story of a man who used it in the year 711 to do something that had no right to work. North Africa, early morning, rocky coastline. A young commander is standing at the edge of the water. His name is Tariq ibn Ziyad. He grew up in a tough Berber tribe in North Africa, fought his whole life, earned his rank the hard way, and now he is standing on foreign soil. He just crossed a narrow stretch of water into Spain, brought 7,000 of his men with him, and waiting on the other side, an army of 25,000 soldiers, more than 3 times his number. His men knew the math. You could feel it in the camp, quiet, tense, people looking back at the water, not at the enemy, at the water. Thinking about going home, Tariq could see it. He knew what fear does to an army. It does not hit you all at once. It creeps in, slowly, at night mostly, when things get quiet and your brain starts running. He needed to do something his men would never forget. He looked at the ships, the same ships that brought them here, the only way back home, and he made a call that still gets talked about today. He ordered them to burn the ships. All of them. His men just stood there, watching the wood catch fire, watching the smoke rise, watching the only escape they had disappear into the ocean. Tariq turned around and faced his army, and he said words that would echo for centuries. The enemy is in front of you. The sea is behind you. There is no way out except through. Now think about what that camp felt like that night. No ships, outnumbered 3-1, miles from home. On land, they did not know. The fear in that place must have been enormous. And here is the thing about fear. It does not care how tough you are. It does not care about your rank or your reputation. When it gets loud enough, it shuts your brain down, makes you freeze, makes you panic, makes you forget everything you know. Tariq knew this. He had seen it before, so he did something smart. He built a routine, not because he read it in a book, but because he understood something really important. When everything around you is chaos, you need something inside you that is not. You need an anchor, something fixed, something that happens no matter what. And he found his anchor in something he already did every single day. The sunset prayer. In Islam, the Maghrib prayer happens at the exact moment the sun goes below the horizon, every day, without fail, non-negotiable. Tariq was already doing it, had been doing it his whole life, so he attached his entire war strategy to that one moment. The second the prayer ended, before the fear could creep back in, he ran the same 4 steps every single night. First, he called his scouts in immediately. What did you see today? What moved? What changed? He got the information while it was fresh. Second, he walked the perimeter himself, did not send someone else, walked it personally, checked every position with his own eyes. Third, he went back to his tent, lit a candle, studied the battlefield geography, hills, valleys, routes. He memorized all of it. Fourth, he wrote out the next morning's plan, exact instructions, clear orders, ready before he slept. Same 4 steps, same order, every single night. Not when he felt like it, not when the mood was right, every single night. He stacked his whole strategy onto one thing he was already doing. The sunset prayer was already happening no matter what. So everything else got attached to it. And while the enemy camp was loud and relaxed and confident, Tariq's brain was already running through tomorrow. Already 2 steps ahead, already calm. And when the battle came, 7,000 men took on 25,000 and won. Not just survived, won completely. That campaign laid the groundwork for 800 years of history. The rock he landed on still carries his name, Jabal Tariq, the mountain of Tariq. We call it Gibraltar today because of a man who burned his boats and built an unbreakable nightly routine. Now, here is the part that matters for you. You are not going into battle, but you are fighting something every day. The snooze button, the phone before bed, the habit you keep trying to start and keep dropping, and the same tool Tariq used is sitting right there waiting for you. Habit stacking. James Clear talks about this in Atomic Habits. The idea is simple. You do not build a new habit from scratch. You attach it to something you already do every day. Something automatic, something that already happens without thinking. That thing becomes your anchor. The formula is just this. After I do this, I will do that. That is it. That simple. After I pour my morning coffee, I will read for 10 minutes. After I brush my teeth, I will do 5 minutes of stretching. After I sit down at my desk, I will write 3 sentences before I open anything else. You are not forcing a new behavior into thin air. You are attaching it to something your brain already does on autopilot. That is why it sticks. That is why it works when willpower does not. But here is where people mess it up. They try to stack 5 things at once. New habit on top of new habit on top of new habit. And the whole thing falls apart within a week. Start with one anchor, one new habit attached to it. That is all. Run that same stack for 30 days before you touch anything else. Let your brain build the pathway first. Let it get boring and automatic. Then add the next layer. Slow sounds frustrating, I know, but slow is actually fast here. Because one habit that sticks beats 10 that disappear every time. Here is how to build yours right now. Pick your anchor first, something you already do every single day without thinking about it. Morning coffee, lunch, brushing your teeth at night, something rock solid, something that never gets skipped. Then pick one small habit to attach to it. Small matters here, not 5 minutes of exercise. One push-up, one page, one glass of water, something so small it feels almost pointless. That feeling is good. That means it will actually happen. Write it out using the formula. After I do this, I will do that. Write it down somewhere you will see it, not in your head, on paper, on your phone, somewhere real. Then just do it. Same anchor, same habit every day. Do not change it for 30 days. Do not upgrade it. Do not add more. Just let it become automatic. Then stack the next one. Tariq did not build his routine in one night. He ran the same 4 steps over and over until they were not steps anymore. They were just what happened after the prayer. Automatic, effortless, part of who he was. That is what you are building. Not a habit, an identity. The person who does the thing every day without needing to decide. Tariq ibn Ziyad did not have atomic habits. He did not have a productivity coach. He did not have a habit tracking app. He had a sunset and a decision. And he built one of the most disciplined military minds in history. You have everything he had and more. The only question is what you are going to attach your next habit to. So tell me in the comments right now, what is your anchor habit? The one thing you already do every single day without fail. And tell me the one habit you want to stack onto it. Just 2 things. Because writing it down is not just sharing. It is the first rep. And every stack starts with one. Tariq started with one anchor, one prayer every night, and built an empire that lasted 800 years. Your stack does not need to build an empire. It just needs to build a better version of you. One anchor, one habit, 30 days. That is the entire system. Drop your comment below right now. Your anchor, your habit, 2 things. Because your stack starts the moment you write it. Tariq burned the ships, so there was no way back. Writing your stack in the comments is your version of burning the ships. You said it. Now it is real. No going back. The sunset is coming. What happens after yours? You decide that right now. Gibraltar is still standing because one man stacked his habits onto one anchor and refused to go back. One anchor, one habit every day. That is your system. Now go build it. The sunset is not waiting.